Everyone. I wanted to briefly talk about. Trying to find it on Discord. I wanted to briefly talk about the Queen's Court on Peacock. I don't know if maybe a lot of people don't have it or whatever. I don't know. Let me just say what I gotta say. Okay, I want to talk about Nivea. I want to talk about um, Tamar and JR, and then the show. So first of all, let me just get to it. Nivea is the queen, right? I adore Nivea's energy, her growth. Nivea is just so beautiful. And then I just have to like shout out. I don't know who these people are, but I just like shout out to her glam squad, her team who put her together. Like her fashion was always so modern and beautiful and fit her so well. She looked so beautiful. Her makeup was incredible. Her makeup was so beautiful. Her makeup was complimentary of her skin and of her um personality. I feel like her entire like aura. I don't know what am I trying to say. Her like her makeup, her hair, and her clothes like fit her personality. Um, her hair. Nivea has worn every single hair color, and I don't think I saw a hair color that did not fit her at all. Like every hair color, the black, the teal, the red, the blonde. I don't know if she wore blonde, but I'm guessing like she wore so many different beautiful hair colors, and they all fit her so well, and they looked great. They didn't look like a crazy ass wig. They looked like it was grown natural from her scalp. And I think we all fell in love. We fell in love with Nivea. I did not know who Nivea was. Like learning her background, having babies with Lil Wayne and The Dream is so crazy. And I think like her and The Dream got together when The Dream wasn't really The Dream. He was just like a dude trying to be The Dream, trying to like grow into something. And I found that so crazy and interesting. And then her having all these kids, and her actually having a career, a really pretty good, successful career. And her voice, you guys, her voice sounds so good. Her voice still sounds good. Like after all the crazy stuff she's been through, the stroke and the drugs and the losing family members and just losing her, her career. Well, not losing it, but saying goodbye to her career for a moment. Her voice, which is like the most important part. Well, not the most important part, but like the moneymaker is still intact. It still is good. Like she still sounds really, 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 really good. And I'm like kind of obsessed with Nivea. And I just love her. Oh my lamb. Oh my lamb. I love me some Nivea right now. Like I think we all. I got introduced to her with the whatever that show was on BET. And she was like the breakout star in a sense. And I think she's still the breakout star on Queen's Court. Nivea, I'm surprised she. Okay, if you didn't even watch it, I'm about to like tell everything. I'm surprised Nivea. First of all, the show was kind of boring, and I feel like we were like they kept leaving out moments of them connecting. It was like they go on these dates, and they seem like surface level dates. So for like 6, 7, 8 episodes, we're watching these surface level type dates, except we're like certain dudes. But like, and then it's like Nivea, JR, they all kind of were like going through the same surface level. No, no, no. They were all going through the same like drama for like 6, 7, 8 episodes. Nivea and that Tony dude, 6 kids. Oh my god, whew, that's a lot. What is with that? Like, I guess this is like the new normal, right? Like, I don't know why people are still having like 6 or 7, 8 kids, let alone going on a dating show. Like, it's so confusing. Why people are still having 6 and 7, 8 kids, and then like JR has like 5 kids. It, the one dude, ATL Kells or whatever his name was, he had like a newborn, and I'm like, wait, oh no, I have a question. Was JR's kids, are they hood twins or are they actual twins? Because they made a comment like, I have 2 new kids, or I have like 2 young kids or something like that, and it made it seem like they were hood twins. I don't know. I don't know. JR, just like, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. But like the show, like I said, the show, it just seemed like they were giving like these surface level dates, and I'm just like waiting for them to like get deeper and deeper. And it's like some of them kind of did, but not really. And it's sort of just like they were like eliminating people. The queens were eliminating, oh no, I'm gonna say the queens. The women were eliminating the men, and it was just like, what are you there? It's like this explosive scene that they give, and so then that's why they would eliminate somebody, and it's just like, okay, but what's the real reason? It, I don't know. They need to like redo the format, or like think about editing it better. I think it would be a great second season. I don't know who will be on it, but this was really fun. It was really fun. Like I said, at moments I became like bored, and so then it took a while for me like to get into the episode. And it's like each episode, I'm like, okay, I'm a little bored. Okay, they're going on another date, but I'm not seeing anything happen. But then something will happen, a little thing will happen, then they will go to the elimination. And it's just like, okay, crazy format. But I guess because I found Nivea and Tamar kind of entertaining. Tamar, I don't know what to say about Tamar. Like, I like Tamar, but she does some fucked up shit. And like keeping Gatsby around, I really didn't. I probably should go rewatch their interaction. But like her keeping Gatsby around for pretty much the entire series, and then kicking him out like the last episode, was absolutely ridiculous. Instead of just kicking him out earlier, because literally he was like the only one that kind of kept lingering. Him and, I could maybe say Tony with Nivea. Him and Tony, they kind of were just like lingering, and I wasn't sure why. Like, we weren't really seeing Gatsby on a date with anybody. He wasn't necessarily making. He was there for Tamar. Um, after a certain point, he was there for Tamar, and she just was just stringing him along, not giving him the time of day. So that made him mad, right? Um, so he like kind of lashed out, and then she got pissed at him lashing out of her. Like, she did him totally wrong. She did him so wrong. She got mad and like felt embarrassed or whatever. Sure. And so she's like, "Well, I'm gonna embarrass him back." And it's like, Taylor, I thought you changed. You keep saying, you've grown and you changed, you into therapy, but yet you're doing these like continuously different nasty things. It's not, nasty towards like your sisters, as we see, because you don't even. She didn't. There. I find it so crazy Tamar didn't invite. I don't. I find Tamar's justification for some of the stuff she does crazy. I don't want my family in my business, so that's why I didn't invite them. Everybody else invited a family or a friend to come and check out, the potential men, and she was the only one that didn't invite anybody. She didn't want to go see. She didn't want to meet I think the mothers or the family of the men that had came at one episode. I don't need nobody in my business to tell me. I don't need anybody in my life to tell me I picked the right man or not. And it's just like, okay. it's funny because it's sort of the tables are turned, in the first couple of not even a couple, the first like half of the series of Braxton Family Values, we see her commenting and being very judgmental about. Um, she was kind of like the only one about everybody's, marriage, and then now she's divorced and such and such. Now, she doesn't want anybody commenting on her next partner in marriage, and it's just like, first of all, why would you do this on TV if you don't want people commenting on? Do this on TV again. This is like her third partner on TV that we've seen. Vince, the other Jamaican dude, and then this dude. Why are you continuously doing this on TV? It's just like, it doesn't make sense. Like I said, I like Tamar. I'm waiting for some like fresh new music because this new song, it's good. But I'm just like, Tamar has that staple song that is by the way, this is the Dare Show podcast. Oh, you can follow me on Instagram at My Love Miney Tonight. You can click around our YouTube. I have tons of fun videos and tons of other commentary. I'm starting to put up more Rhodey Young Live stuff as I find them funny, the interesting ones. But anyways, Tamar has like that one song that kind of samples another song, whether it's it feels like vodka, like Remy, like Henny, and this new song Change features or samples Rain from SWV, the Biggie one from her first album or her second first album, whatever, from Love and War album, the Love and War album. It's just like, I'm sick of it. Like, every album has had like this one sample, and I'm just like, can we get a little fresh? Can we come new? Like, okay. But anyways, I think that's all I have to say. Tamar, Evelyn. I was not that interested in Evelyn. She seemed so boring. Her shaky voice. All she talked about was her. They all talking about fucking trauma. I'm like, trauma, 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 trauma. Evelyn. I'm just not that interested in Evelyn. So I didn't really care about like any scene that she was really in. Um, I did like their camaraderie, sisterhood, or whatever, quote unquote sisterhood. Everybody's a fucking sister on TV. I did like that. I feel like JR was definitely putting on for the camera. So I'm just like, every time we see him, he's giving her something. He's giving her flowers. He's giving her this bracelet. And I'm just like, but somebody said he was love bombing. A lot of like Twitter was like, he's love bombing her. And I'm like, it seems like he's buying her love. I don't know. I feel like they led with that more. Like they led with a lot of stuff more than seeing actual deep connections. People were saying the whole like hummingbird thing was fake, and it's just like, oh, this is not a good look. I feel like public opinion can sometimes be correct, especially, there are a lot of smart people out there. I'm just like realizing, I go to Twitter to like look at the community and um to see what other people are saying, because there are a lot of smart people out there and a lot of intelligent people, a lot of funny people out there, and all you have to do is just click a hashtag and put a name in, and you get a bunch of like really great opinions. And whether they made a real connection or not, on the show it seemed kind of fake. I'm not surprised. I am surprised, but then I'm not surprised that Nivea did not pick anybody. I'm sad that she didn't pick anybody, but I'm not surprised, because she, like I said, for like 18 episodes, she kept playing and toying with Tony. And I really think she wanted the dude from Boston. I'm forgetting his name. I think she really wanted him, but like Tamar was doing with Gatsby, Evelyn was He was there. The Boston dude was there for Evelyn, and so once Nivea like looked at him differently one day, I was like, "Oh, I kind of like you," and but you're here for Evelyn, and Evelyn is like not giving you the time of day. So what do I do? It was a sad moment. Like she was really like going through it. But anyways, back to Nivea. Like she was playing with Tony, and Tony had like this crazy sexual energy, and she was like, "I'm trying to do things differently, and you were only based off sexual energy." I don't think he put a good like fight for her. Like besides with sexual energy, a good justification for why he likes her, which I understand why she didn't choose him. I wonder if they had sex though. And then the other dude, he seemed really great, but I feel like that spark wasn't that great. Like she looked together. I think she would look great with both of them. I really like rooting for Nivea. I really love Nivea. Um, and like I said, I'm sad that she just kept toying with this Tony dude, and it like was like toying. Okay, we have 5 minutes left. Okay, keep toying. Okay, we got 2 minutes left. Okay, we're at the deadline. What are we gonna do? And I guess she just didn't make a great decision. I mean, she didn't make um, a good decision on. I feel like, yeah, she didn't make a good decision on her time there. Um, I think that's all I have to say. I think, like I said, it's a great show. It's a cute show. Um, Shout out to everybody. This is the Dare Show podcast. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys thought about the show and different situations that went on. Okay, bye.